What's going on, everybody? That's right. It's time for week 4 of the Super Simulation Soccer League Academy League action. Game 1, Leeds United in third place hosts the first place Spurs. That's right. Spurs, like I said before, they're in first place. They're 3-0 to start the season. Their last game, they got a late goal against Newcastle and squeaked by 1-0. Last week also, Leeds beat the living heck out of City 4-0, which gave them their first win of the season. As you can see from the screen, Tottenham definitely has the edge on paper. We'll have to watch this game and see how it goes. Leeds is going to play in the home whites while Tottenham plays in the away dark blues. Let's get this match underway. Joe Burt leads with 2 goals, while Lewandowski leads with 2 assists. Leeds is going to come out with a 4-1-2-1-2. Lewandowski and Burt, tough combination up top. Chapman, superstar, leads Tottenham both in goals and assists with 2 and 3 respectively. Here we are at East Point Arena. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous day. We've got a debut player for the Spurs, James Hamilton, 6'4", 195, keeper. I can't tell you, Mr. Farmer of the manager of the Spurs is super stoked to have Hamilton on the squad. He feels like Hamilton is going to be a game changer moving forward. Jack Thompson is going to the bench as Hamilton gets the start in goal. There's Goodman. There's Lewandowski. This is going to be a good matchup. Both of these teams like to score goals. But let's look at the lineups. You got Massimo in goal for Leeds. You've got Sanders, Madden, Haddock, and Alex in the back. Playing CDM is Benjamin Smith. On the wings, you got Llewellyn and Miss Lang, the captain. Playing Cam is Goodman. And up top, you've got the aforementioned Burt and Lewandowski. Looking forward to see what Hamilton can do against these top scorers of Burt and Lewandowski. Let's look at the Spurs real quick. You've got the debut, Hamilton in goal. In the back protecting him, 4 good ones. Blundred, Ferris, Narang, and Dunn. In the middle, DeMarco and Fletcher. And up top in this 4-2-4, you've got a lot of firepower in Coy Lawrence Chapman, and Bolotin. So as you know, the Spurs love to press. They love to put the ball up top. They love to press the keepers. They're in the box a lot. They've got a 4-2-4. But the defenders have been great so far this season. That was going to be suspect to start the season, but they've looked pretty good so far. So let's get underway here at East Point. Leeds with the ball in the home whites. Goodman with the ball here, gives it off to Lewandowski, who's got some space but dumps it back to Lang. Leeds coming off that huge win at City, 4-0. What a whipping. City took their tail and put it between their legs and went home. Blundred. Nice movement here. Coy down at the bottom of your screen gives it off to DeMarco. DeMarco's one of those guys that with Fletcher really controls this midfield, which allows these 4 forwards to press up. Saunders getting his first touch of the game at the top of the screen. Rice is on loan from Villa. He's looked pretty good so far for Leeds. Nice play there by Blundred as back comes Tottenham, but they turn it over at midfield. Lawrence couldn't control the ball. Miss Lang getting some work down here at the bottom of your screen, finding some space. Lewandowski with some room here. Nice moves. Almost over controls the ball here. Tries to dump it in. But nice work by Cash Narang. Fletcher looking for Bolotin. Passes behind him. Prevented a break there. Pretty even game here in the first 10 minutes. No flag on that. Ball is centered. Nice move. Oh my goodness. Looked like an open shot there for DeMarco, but a nice defense. Nice defensive play there by the Leeds defender. It's going to force here a corner for the Spurs. DeMarco lines up. Decides to drop it short to Coy. Coy puts it in the box, but easily cleared out by the Leeds defense. The Leeds defense looked wonderful last week, and they're coming out looking pretty good here. Blundred pressing up. Blundred's a guy down there at left back who loves putting, there's a ball across, nobody home. Bulletin chases it down, couldn't keep it in. But Blundred is a guy who likes to play a high line there on the left back side. It's almost as if they play 5 forwards. Bulletin in the box looking for the pass, but another great defensive play right there by Leeds. Clears it out. Bulletin found himself wide open in the box, but they closed down quickly. Spurs pressing here. Definitely putting Leeds on the defensive. Lots of control. Bulletin at the top of your screen with the ball. Ball in the box, but another great clearance by Leeds. Now Leeds with the ball. Got a man open. There's a breakaway. Oh, good defense. Lewandowski's in the box by himself. Takes the shot. Hits the top of the crossbar. Hamilton may have gotten a finger on that. It was tough to tell from that angle, but Lewandowski just absolutely unloaded one and ripped one right off the crossbar. Now back the other way on the counter, you've got Lawrence. Chapman was breaking in, but Lawrence couldn't find him. Now it's dumped into Coy. Coy's in the box looking for the pass across, and Chapman takes the shot, and a huge save by Massimo. Absolutely denying Chapman from point-blank range. Massimo, big save. 0-0. 21st minute. It was a great pass over to Chapman in the box. Chapman found himself absolutely wide open and was totally denied by Massimo. Massimo obviously feeling good coming off that 4-0 shutout of City. Massimo's got good size. He's 6'1", 185. He's not the biggest keeper in the league by far, but definitely has a good enough size. Flag goes up. Offsides. Madden plays it out. Saunders at the top of your screen. Back to Llewellyn. Llewellyn's a sleeper. I like him. I think he's going to be good. He's had some success early on here, and I expect it to continue. Laying with the ball here to Johnny Alex. Nice play there. Nice movement here by Leeds. Joe Burt to Lewandowski. Back to Burt. Too many passes. Fletcher steals it in the middle of the field. DeMarco with a nice pass up to Chapman. Chapman looking for Lawrence, but decides to hold it instead. And the redhead to the redhead. Chapman to Blundred. Looks like we're going to get another flag on that one. Coy was just a little too eager on that run. Approaching the 30th minute here of the first half. Again, this is week 4 of the Academy League action in the Super Simulation Soccer League. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Pretty even game so far. Lewandowski's got a shot off the crossbar earlier. Chapman was stoned by Massimo. Lots of offsides here being called. Guys are a little rusty since last week. Over the next week, we'll start to see what the draw looks like for the Champions League, the Academy Champions League that will be starting here soon. I know that the Spurs are eager to get that tournament started, being that they're in top form right now, having not lost this season yet. Fletcher with the ball. Another nice play there by the Leeds defense, and back come the other way. Goodman with the ball, puts it out to Llewellyn. Llewellyn, the Englishman, naturally a left winger. Already has a league goal and a league assist this season for Leeds. Not a big guy. Leeds is going to want him to put on some weight. He only weighs about 110 pounds at 5'8". But he's just a kid, and they expect him to grow into that frame and be a force to be reckoned with moving forward. Going to get a free kick here. Definitely not taking a shot range, but you're likely going to see a dump into the middle of the box. Here comes Fletcher in there waiting for the ball. Nice clear out. Ferris has the ball, looking to reset here. Fletcher dumps it into Bulletin. Bulletin's in the box, dumps it back to Fletcher. Fletcher doesn't have the angle, looking for a pass. Still in the box, back to Bulletin. Too many passes results in an offsides there. Not sure why Fletcher gave it back to Bulletin from that angle, but he did, and it caused an offsides. Deanna Lang, the Leeds captain, scored the first goal in the Super Simulation Soccer League ever scored by a female last week in that 4-0 drubbing of City. Big congratulations to her. Big congratulations to females. So if you're a female and you're listening to this, or you're a guy and has a wife or a girlfriend or a sister that you think would be interested in joining, bring them on. Everybody's welcome. It's a super safe, family-friendly environment. Unless you're Chris Dornbosch constantly. Looked like an opening there for Lawrence, but he lost control of the ball, and Massimo cut the angle off. Unless you're Chris Dornbosch and you're trying to, trigger the censor bot on Discord. Other than that, pretty much a family-friendly environment. Man, Spurs are really controlling here. Lots of pressure on this defense. Just a few seconds until the team's going to halftime, and there's your whistle. 0-0. We lead into halftime. Couple of big opportunities. As we talked about, Lewandowski blasted one. There's Lewandowski, blasted one off the bar. Couldn't tell if Hamilton got a finger on it or not. And then Chapman gets stoned point blank. Exciting action here in the first half, even though we don't have a goal as of yet. As you can see, Tottenham definitely controlling the ball here with 56% of the time. Got some tired guys, it looks like, on Leeds. Saw them kind of huffing and puffing coming off. Goodman looked like he was a little bit tired. Haddock and Saunders looked like they were doing a lot of work. But let's get this second half started here at East Point. 0-0, Week 4, Super Simulation Soccer League. Tottenham with the ball. Looking pretty good so far. Tottenham content here to control the pace. DeMarco, always solid. Lawrence to Coy, back to Blundred. Nice dump up to Coy. Coy's got some space, but the ball trickles out of bounds. Couldn't keep it in. Ben Smith fights for it. Takes control there. Back to Smith. You can see his blonde hair all the way out from here. Ben Smith's one of those guys that could be a star in this league. We'll just have to see how he progresses. Lots of white in the stands today. Llewellyn with the cross. Loose ball there with Blundred. Oh my goodness, almost disastrous. Blundred controls the ball, tries to tap it back to Hamilton, but Hamilton wasn't there. But luckily Chris Dunn was on the line there and was able to clear that ball out. That was almost an absolute disaster of an own goal. Tottenham spared Dunn in the right place at the right time. Back comes Fletcher. Dumps it down to Jacob. Patrick Swayze with the ball. Speaking about point break, we need to break this score with a point. Chapman takes the shot. Little ambitious there by the captain. Ball sails over the crossbar. Actually, it was a pretty close shot. Almost nicked the crossbar, but Chapman was a little bit ambitious on that shot. Back to Benjamin Smith here of Leeds. 6 foot, 205. He's a big boy. Very strong. Good ball handler for his size. That's why manager Brandon and manager Hart have heaped high praise on him so far. Llewellyn with the ball. They've got numbers here in the box. Dumps it off. Looked like Joe Burt was trying to get a foot on that. Didn't get much on it. Just kind of whipped it right outside of the goal post. Hamilton here with the ball. Got a change here for Leeds. Jed Ingry's coming in for Goodman. Jed Ingry's one of those guys. It's hit or miss. Could be a star, could be a dropout. Hard to tell. The Englishman doesn't put forth a ton of effort in practice. That doesn't sit well with the gaffers. And so he's been relegated to the bench. We'll just have to see if he could work his way back up to something that resembles a competitive player. But he's getting a shot here, so we'll just have to see what we see out of him today. Again, Ingry was a starter in the Irish League, relegated to the bench here in the English League. Chapman with the ball, dumps it off to Lawrence. Lawrence takes a shot similar to Chapman just a few minutes ago and sails the ball, but this one way over the crossbar. A little over eager there by Lawrence on the one-timer. Massimo just watches the ball sail over his head. Tottenham looking to stay undefeated here. 65th minute, 0-0 here at East Point. Leo Coy's been quiet so far for the Spurs. He's usually a playmaker down there on the wing. He's been playing a lot of left wing for the Spurs here. Lang with the ball up top. Johnny Alex plays it back to Ben Smith. Nice movement here by Leeds, looking for an opening. Ingry with the ball, dumps it into Sanders. Sanders across the middle. Huge shot, big save by Hamilton. There's the debut guy, number 44, with the huge save on a point-blank shot that looked like it was Joe Burt waiting in the middle. Looked like Saunders put a great pass across the middle. Burt found himself wide open, took a shot, but right on goal, and Hamilton was up to the task. Looks like we're getting a little momentum shift here. Leeds is taking over a little bit on this game. Johnny Alex and Lang playing catch. Fletcher trying to block the entry pass here. Smith controlling the ball, back to Lang. There's the ball into Lewandowski. Lewandowski didn't have the angle, couldn't get to it quickly. Still has the ball back to Smith. Smith passes it across the middle. Looked like Smith was going to take a shot there for a second, but decided to give it to Joe Burt. And the pass was intercepted by the Tottenham defense. Another great opportunity by Leeds. Tottenham trying to slow this roll down by Leeds that Leeds has developed. But they lose the ball here at midfield, and back comes Leeds. Leeds is looking good. You can tell the fans are starting to get into this game here, 76th minute. Back to Joe Burt. Joe Burt entering the box, dumps it in. Joe Ferris tries to control it. Looks like Joe Burt or Lewandowski were looking for a penalty there. No call by the official. And back the other way comes Blundred. Blundred's looking for Coy. Coy's been quiet. He has the ball. He's got space up top. He's got Chapman that was trying to break in, but had to pull it back. Leeds defense got back quickly. They've looked good all game. Blundred with the ball here. Dumps it into the middle. Easily cleared out. And back comes Ben Smith. Ingry. Back to Burt. Lang to Smith. to Burt. Nice defense there by DeMarco, slowing things down to prevent the break. Saunders has looked pretty good so far. Looks like we're going to get a flag. No flag up on that. No, there, late flag. Smith was cutting in for that ball, left just a few seconds, just a few split seconds too early. Hamilton here with the ball, clearing it out. 83rd minute, 0-0. Was expecting a lot more offense here from Tottenham. Here comes Chapman. Chapman's got some space down here at the bottom of your screen. But again, great defense by Leeds. Absolute great defense. Leeds has given them no room whatsoever. The defenders have done a great job cutting off the angles and the alleys and the space. Tottenham has been left pretty frustrated so far. Turnover there by Brandon Lawrence on the no-look pass that went exactly to the defender. Llewellyn with the ball here, 87th minute. We're moments away from a whistle. Can Leeds steal 3 points here at home against the Spurs? Llewellyn with some space. Drops it into Smith. Smith's playing a lot up top here. Really trying to get this 3 points. Nice punch away by Hamilton. But that's going to give Leeds, the home team, a corner here. The fans are getting excited. It's getting a little rowdy. Hamilton trying to pump up the visitor crowd. Llewellyn on the corner here. Nice corner. Comes in, but cleared away by Kashnarang.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
We're in extra time here. Stoppage time. Madden with the ball. Leeds still pressing. Leeds has looked really, really good here in the second half. Tottenham not so much. No opportunities really for them. Llewellyn in the box. Back out to Ingri. Ingri to Lang. Lang gets absolutely annihilated by Morgan DeMarco. Completely flattened her. Any second is the whistle. And there's your whistle. We're going to get a 0-0 first game of week 4 here in the Super Simulation Soccer League. It was an entertaining game. There's Massimo, the keeper of Leeds. Made a couple of big saves. I think Leeds has got to be happy with this result. Tottenham, maybe they're happy to steal a point on the road. Look at that possession, guys and gals. 50% on the money. Really well played game. A clean game. A fun game to watch. 0-0, both teams are going to leave with a point in the standings. That will obviously keep Tottenham in first, and we'll see how it benefits the third place Leeds team as all the rest of the games in the Academy League B get played. Let's take a look inside the stats. Leeds. Ben Smith looked good. They moved him up top late in that game. As you can see, they were pressing late, switching some players around. Ben Smith, 7.3. Lewandowski, 7.4. Saunders and Alex in the back looked really, really good. Shots on target, not much to write mommy about. Passes completed. Jed Ingri, 22. Lots of passes made by Ingri, coming in as a sub. Johnny Alex, usually pretty good back there. 20 out of 20. Dribbles. Joe Burt, Ben Smith. Ben Smith looked great. That's why they moved him up top late, because he was getting a lot of action on the ball. Crosses, pretty boring. Tackles, Saunders looked great again. 2 of 2. Lots of tackles in this game. Great defense. Massimo made 2 big saves. One of them was absolutely critical against Chapman. Let's take a look at the visiting team. Fletcher, 7.6. Blundred looked good, 7.3. No goals, no assists. Shots on target, the big stone. Chapman had 1. Morgan DeMarco had 1. Passes. Fletcher was looking good, 30 of 31. Bulletin looked great. Blundred, 22 of 23. Always in the mix, that Blundred kid. Dribbles, 10 of 10 for Blundred. Ferris looked good. The back line looked good. overall, pretty solid performance there by the Spurs when it comes to passing and dribbling. Crosses, tackles, Fletcher, DeMarco, and Dunn notch a tackle. And there's Hamilton making his debut with 2 saves. One of them a big one to keep this game as a draw. Like I said, overall, a pretty well-played game. Look at the pass accuracy for both teams, 90%, 93% for the Spurs. Both teams are going to walk away with a point. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing in this league. It's an honor to have you, and I hope you enjoyed this game, and I look forward to announcing some other games coming up. Take care of yourself and stay safe.